The Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer beta dates have been revealed. We're going to go through what we know in today's video, plus some new information on Warzone 2. Be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new. We're super close to 94K on the channel. Really do appreciate it, guys. Now, of course, just a couple of weeks ago, we got the official MW2 reveal. They mentioned that we would get access to that open beta, but we had no information on when exactly that would take place. In the past, we talked about it in previous videos. We've had betas for Call of Duties, usually middle to end of August, sometimes in September, and even sometimes as late as October. I'm pretty sure Infinite Warfare's MP beta was towards the end of October, almost right before the game came out, so that was kind of crazy. So we didn't know for sure when this beta would release, but it seems like now we have some information on this MP beta and the 3 weekends of access for this game. Before we go through some more stuff here, I want to talk to you guys about the sponsor of today's video, Bloodline Heroes of Lithos. It's a brand new card-based RPG where players rely on their progeny to create a generation of heroes with inherited abilities. The game launch is right around the corner on June 23rd, and it's free to play on both Android and iOS devices. The mobile experience is great, super easy to use controls, all on a vertical screen. Hopefully you guys are ready because new legends will be born here. Set in a traditional Western fantasy, the game looks great with full 3D realistic graphics. Within the game itself, there's a super unique RPG gameplay experience called the Heir System. You can collect a variety of legendary champions, pass on your powers, and raise heirs with true companions from a vast fantasy world. Choose your path and make your house stronger by uniting different clans. Really a lot going on here. Just as an example, we have some really cool champions from the game. Karg Dragonborn has obviously a dragon transformation skill, really sick, called the Dragon Descent. Really cool stuff there. You'll get a 4-star Koran and a Karg companion for free just by logging in. Lycanus is another must-try champion, a lineage of werewolves with a sick design as well. You also have companions in the game. You could switch the genders of your companions at your will, level them up to unlock more companions for free, and make sure to increase your companions' intimacy as your offspring will be more and more powerful. Fulgur, one of the demigods in the game, is a super cool companion. You'll see that you could also create even stronger offspring by marrying your champions together as well. You could inherit different skills from other clans by merging them together, so a lot could happen here. And to celebrate the launch of this game, you can now obtain a half Dragonborn, half demigod heir that has amazing dexterity and strength for free. So as you can see, there's a lot going on here with this game. Be sure to click the link down below in the description to download the game or scan the QR code up on screen. Use my gift code in the description to get a random bloodline with rewards worth $20, 1 champion token, 100,000 gold, and 100 diamonds. Thanks again to Bloodline Heroes of Lithos for sponsoring today's video. Now, if you go to pre-order MW2 right now on GameStop or Amazon and you go to the actual description, it doesn't mention an MP beta. Infinite Warfare hasn't really said anything just yet about this beta, but apparently on this gaming website called Instant Gaming, in their description and listing of Modern Warfare 2, if you go to the beta access one and probably the other one as well, down in the bottom of the description, they reveal the beta dates, the 3 weekends of MP beta early, which I'm pretty sure they weren't supposed to do, but now that info is out, and maybe IW will change it around, but these dates make perfect sense here. So I'll drop a link to that down below, and shout out to DK Dynamax. I saw this from him, one of his YouTube shorts, whatever, so pretty cool stuff there. I'll leave a link to him down below, but let's go through this description here. It says includes early access for Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, and Battle.net. Now first here, PlayStation exclusive early beta access, August 19th through the 22nd. Now if you go to August here, again, it makes sense. The 19th is a Friday and the 22nd is a Monday. Now for all platforms, the next weekend, Friday, August 26th through Monday, August 29th, and then another weekend here, end of early beta, open for all, September 2nd through the 5th, and that's again Friday through Monday. So very, predictable dates here. Middle to end of August, early September is pretty much when they always have these MP betas. So, I mean, pretty solid stuff here, of course. And for exclusivity, again, nothing too surprising. The first weekend, as always, is PlayStation exclusive. Now, that might end very soon with Microsoft's acquisition of Activision, but as of now, PlayStation still has that exclusivity contract. So, first weekend, PS only. Now, second weekend, all platforms. That's fairly normal. And for the third weekend, I'm pretty sure most COD betas don't have a third weekend here. Now, with these betas, they tend to sometimes start it a day earlier. and then end it a day later. They add a day on, so who knows what happens with MW2. I do remember from past COD betas, there are some other legitimate reasons for opening the beta up early besides for just getting early access. They do like to have different sections of the world and different regions, you know, get into the beta first and ease everyone in so the servers aren't completely overloaded. But I feel like that was back during the BO3 days, and I remember for Infinite Warfare it was like that. And nowadays, I guess they don't really do that as often, but it is kind of fun and surprising when you know the beta is going to be on a Friday, but then all of a sudden, you know, Thursday early access is live right now. So hopefully they have that excitement for MW2. But again, you know, on the exclusivity, nothing too surprising here. 3 weekends of MW2 beta access, pretty sick stuff. Now, what I still want to know about is this alpha. And, you know, IW, COD, they haven't really said anything about an alpha. We've had rumors about an alpha coming very soon. Other leakers have said that there's not going to be an alpha. Regardless, that alpha would be a PlayStation exclusive. That's just how it's going to be. So, again, if you're on Xbox and PC, I guess you don't really care about an alpha. But if you're on PlayStation and you want to get ready to play MW2, you want to play it even earlier, maybe you're hoping for that alpha. But as of now, no info on the alpha just yet. But these beta dates here, again, nothing too surprising. Pretty solid stuff here. I was hoping, and I was theorizing in previous videos, what if they had a week-long beta access the entire week, and that would be cool. But again, it's not a big deal. You're already playing the COD early. 3 weekends or 2 weekends of playing this COD early is enough, of course. You know, first weekend you have some maps. Next weekend they unlock some other maps. You don't want to play the whole game too early. You want to have some excitement for the launch of the game and stuff you want to look forward to playing. So again, that's that. But overall, pretty solid stuff here. Now, these dates may change around. I mean, I'm pretty confident, and it makes sense that these are the official dates here. But who knows, IW might pull a fast one and say, you know what, these weren't the official dates here. You know, this instant gaming website released them early, and we're actually changing them, but I can't see the dates being any other weekend or any other time besides these times here. And we already know from that Amazon MW2 leak a couple days ago we talked about that the beta is not going to be until after August 15th, because then after that point Amazon will start sending out the MW2 beta codes that you're going to redeem on the Call of Duty website. So if we're not getting the Amazon beta codes until August 15th, it's guaranteed not going to be before then, so it makes complete sense to have this beta start right after that on Friday, August 19th. So that's that there. Let me know if you guys have any questions on the upcoming MP beta. Once we get a ton of more details, the exact release times and the exclusivity stuff, I'll be covering and updating you guys on the channel. I'll do some MW2 beta code giveaways as well, so definitely stay tuned for all of that. Should be a ton of fun. And now for some stuff here on Warzone 2, we have the Ghost of Hope talking about what Warzone 2 is going to be like based on his, you know, leaks and stuff he's been hearing. First up here, more of an opinion, but I do want to add this. Have a feeling Warzone 2 will be the most casual version of Warzone possible and won't really be meant for us Sweats hardcore players. Now, again, for me, you guys know, I think I'm decent at Call of Duty. Sometimes I don't have the best gameplays up on screen, but I do play fairly well, but I'm definitely not a Sweat and a hardcore player, so I'm not too concerned about that. But I know there's a huge community of people that want Warzone to be super competitive and super fun and, you know, not as casual. Let me know down below your opinions on that. What type of player are you? What do you want Warzone 2 to be like compared to Warzone 1? But he goes on to say, Warzone 2 in a nutshell, after the loadout delay with Caldera, which people didn't like, we will now make it so loadouts are gate-kept behind AI missions, which we already talked about, but he's just going through it again here. And he says, after people already did not like the huge TTK inconsistencies in Warzone 1, we will now make it even worse with the armor tier system. So, I don't know. For me, the armor tier system sounds okay, but the loadout stuff behind AI missions, and when we first talked about that leak where you go to these strongholds, which are on certain sections of the Warzone 2 map, and apparently you have to complete some, you know, mission where you fight these AI soldiers or whatever, or something to that extent, and then you get access to your loadout. Look, what I said in that video back in, I think it was February or March, it sounds cool, but not for the main Warzone 2 mode. If you had a separate Warzone mode where that was the objective, to get your loadouts, you had to do these missions, that sounds pretty fun, but as the only Warzone mode or Warzone playlist you're playing, for that to be the thing you have to do every game, I don't know about that. Definitely a lot of the competitive players will not like that whatsoever, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know down below your opinions on that, but it seems like people might have an issue with that there. And he goes on to say, these leaks have been public for a while from Tom, but when you list them out, compare it to what works and what doesn't work, it really doesn't sound good. And someone else responds, I don't see how things like the inventory, loadout, or armor changes will appeal to anyone but the fossil remains of BR purists. It makes zero sense from both a casual and skill gap connoisseur perspective. So I mean, again, I get what he's saying here. I don't think these changes are specifically for, BR Battle Royale purists who like the, OG version of BR where it's like H1Z1 style, PUBG style, and maybe even a little bit of that Blackout style. From what I've heard, there are a lot of Blackout elements, but it's a good balance between Blackout and what Warzone was. So to me, it doesn't seem too crazy. Besides for the loadout AI stuff, the other inventory and the actual armor tier stuff, that doesn't sound too crazy to me. And again, I don't know for sure. Let me know if you're a more competitive player, how you were with Blackout, but that doesn't seem too crazy to me. And the Ghost of Hope response pretty much sounds like IW is just trying to hit a quota on innovating, or Activision is forcing them to. 90% of these leaks just sound like they're bad changes, and I don't think they'll go down well at all amongst the people who play Warzone. So again, I can't speak too much on this. A lot of these changes sound interesting to me. Some of them sound a bit weird. Hopefully IW isn't just innovating for the sake of innovating, and these are actual changes they believe are good for Warzone and will make Warzone even better. Maybe these changes are just for casual players. Maybe they're just for BR purists. I don't know for sure. I mean, we're really not gonna know for sure until we actually get to play Warzone 2 ourselves, and then we'll see. But we'll see what happens. And again, these leaks are definitely not confirmed anyway, so we could be just kind of sounding like fools here talking about stuff that isn't fully confirmed. But if this is confirmed, and if this is what Warzone 2 is like, let me know down below your opinions on that. Do you want Warzone 2 to be more like Warzone? Do you want it to be a mixture of Warzone and Blackout? Do you want new changes? Let me know down below. But that's it for this video. Subscribe if you're new for the latest MW2, Warzone 2, leaks, rumors, updates, etc. There are 2 other videos up on screen that may interest you, so be sure to check one of them out. Real do appreciate, guys. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.